What? No. What do you mean you can't? There's an audience out there waiting to hear you sing.
My mouth's dry and it could fall apart.
Listen to me.
I can't.
You'll be fine. Now, on you go.
Abominable is about a young Chinese girl dealing with how to find herself.
Dad always wanted me to travel the world someday.
And then we see her discover Everest. Is that your home? No.
They find Everest and they instantly bond with them.
剪刀石头布.
And they journey all across China, visiting all these beautiful locations to return him home.
I will make sure you get back to your family. Being half Chinese, the connection that I felt to Yi in this film is so incredible. Just even having the characters love Bao, I completely relate to that.
Everybody dig in.
The audience gets a peek into Chinese culture in a way I don't think we've really seen ever.
We are all Asians in the film, and so we get to bring some of our own experiences to the characters. No one in the world likes these pork buns more than me.
Maybe one.
Who else like my buns?
My mom's side grew up on the Himalayas. It's really cool that I'm able to do this for her. We are so going to the Himalayas. It definitely is a love letter to Chinese culture. By showing just how beautiful it is, it really means a lot to us.
The whole journey is about family and figuring out how to get home. No matter how hard the journey gets, never give up.
Hey, Greg Russell here from Movie Show Plus, enjoying being here at the Foundation Hotel this week. We've been taking the show on the road quite a bit. Now, if you've got a business that you would like us to showcase, just let us know. Get in touch with us via our website right here, movieshowplus.com, and we'll get back with you. And hey, who knows? You might be the next movie star right here on Movie Show Plus.
Running for student body president.
That is why I'm proud to introduce my running mate today, Infinity Jackson.
She already has an 80% approval rating.
And a fan account on Instagram.
So evidently there's a videotape with some footage of you using an offensive gay slur. Do you have any idea what I might be referring to?
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Shut up, ma'am. I'm not gonna take your bullshit tonight, okay? What did you say on the tape?
She said butt munch. She called an obviously gay reporter butt munch.
Damn it! This is all over now!
I want that trophy.
See, gentlemen, I'm going to be president of the United States. I'm merely stating a fact. I will be president someday. I'm warning you. Do not screw with my dream.
Your ambition frightens me.
This goes to show just, I guess you could say, how big people treat these things nowadays, because your guy, he was ready to take on the world.
He is. I mean, he's sort of ambition before everything, which is what's most fascinating to me about the character, is just nothing is not worth it for him. And I think really interesting thing about the show is that it takes young people very seriously, particularly Peyton, my character, in the sense that his wants and needs, even in the context of high school, are everything to him.
Right. And then here you guys are, we're like best friends. Then all of a sudden you decide to run against him and causes all types of problems, doesn't it?
She loves to throw a spanner in the works, that Astrid. Loves to. Any drama.
Mm-hmm. Like in your case, you also had family drama going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think all sort of the sort of center of the spokes is always him trying to get himself ahead, and then everything else is sort of a domino effect, whether that's the way he deals with his mother or his really obnoxious twin brothers or or his opponent. But it's all very much with a one-track mind of being in power.
I think that's what's exciting as well, is that these characters don't quite realize the full extent of their ability to be so ruthless. And pragmatic with how they'll get what they want, and so the audience is watching that unfold at the same time as the characters are experiencing that for the first time. So kind of you're experiencing that with them of, I don't know where this is going, well, me neither.
I know, it's like, but I'm going to watch it because actually, speaking of which, you know, we got the episode sent to us, so we had all 7.
Right.
And so I'm thinking, okay, I'll watch a couple today, a couple tomorrow, you know, just get ready. I started at like 8 o'clock at night, and I think I watched 5 up until like 2, 3:30 in the morning, because you get to the end and you're thinking, I'll just watch 10 minutes of the next one. You know? And that doesn't happen. It just really, it pulls you in.
And you sit there, this can't get any crazier. And then
it simply does.
cut to 5 minutes later. Yeah.
I mean, we're very biased, but I totally agree that it's that kind of deliciousness in that world that you want to stay in, that you just feel like you have to keep going.
This school deserves better than you.
If you want to beat them, you need to embrace your inner coldness unapologetically.
I want that trophy.
Gotta help Peyton.
We hate Peyton way more than you do.
Think I should kill him?
What?
Yes, I do. I mean, there's a lot of perks in this relationship for me, and well, for her too.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
and
you're
we
going to the same
enjoy
places.
them, you know, Disneyland and Olive Garden and free trips here and there, and yeah, it's all worth it.
Right. Once you see this, folks, you'll know exactly what we're laughing about here.
Magic Mountain, what the hell?
Busch Gardens.
All you have to do is shave your head like every other week.
I know. I mean, it's a good deal. It's a good deal.
Right. I mean, you had different hats, so you were all set.
There was a bald cap underneath those hats, just so we're clear.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
She went
resentful.
through it every time she shot. Yes, it was above and beyond.
Okay. Because I was going to ask you, you know, what was it like for you to have to shave your hair?
They didn't. That wasn't an option, but I probably, in hindsight, would have, could have, should have, will if I ever do another piece like this again.
And then even like with your character's case, because, you know, she's got her illness and different things, all of a sudden people are looking like, hey, this is a good person to hang out with, because other people will see me with her thinking, I'm doing this good stuff.
Yeah, well, I think what The Politician does so well is that it approaches politics and, you know, interpersonal relationships in high school and sexuality and representation with satire. So all of it is obviously, there's a bigger message behind what you're seeing, which is it's, you know, either a commentary on politics as we know them today, which is, like you're saying, kind of what everyone is reacting to Infinity. They like want to be near her because they want to feel also like a victim of their surrounding, because everyone wants to be a victim of their surrounding.
I don't know yet if I'm a good person.
You don't have to be a good person, as long as you do good things.
Tell me all the stuff that would make a difference to you. What do you care about? I can't believe it.
That I'm a stone-cold bitch with ice water in my veins?
I want that trophy.
This young lady would like to vote.
She can't without a student ID. Otherwise, they'd bus in a bunch of kids from other schools to vote illegally.
That's insane.
Payne's possibly a homosexual.
Astrid is a raging bigot.
I don't understand why calling that gay man a butt munch was such a scandal. That's what gays do. Munch butts and celebrate Halloween.
I want that trophy.
We should have him assassinated. Too dark?
I will win at all costs.
I have a crime to report.
Did you do it, Peyton?
It's so hard to have to try so hard all the time.
You're gonna change the world, Peyton.
How do you know?
I want that trophy.
In the new book, Superheroes, Their Movies, and Why We Love Them, discover answers to all the age-old questions. Is Superman the first superhero? What would Marvel be without Stan Lee? What happened to James Cameron's Spider-Man movie? Who is the most popular superhero? And who's winning the war between DC and Marvel? Superheroes, Their Movies, and Why We Love Them. on Kindle, Amazon, or BarnesandNoble.com, or any of these other great digital bookstores.
Every hero needs an adventure to prove thy worth by standing up to thine foes in a land of enchantment and danger. So gather thy companions, don thine apparel, and choose thy weapon for an unforgettable summer of excitement, pageantry, and unruliness. The 2019 Michigan Renaissance Festival. Adventure awaits.
Lots of new movies opening this weekend. Let's get to it. Renee Zellweger is basically a shoo-in for the Oscar with her portrayal of the legendary Judy Garland in the new film Judy. The movie is set in London about 6 months prior to her death in 1969 of an accidental pill overdose. She was just 47 years old. Imagine how hard it is just to sing. Well, Zellweger not only has a great voice, but in this movie she has a great voice as Judy Garland, and it's a complete physical transformation as well. At this stage in her life, Garland was forced to take work in the UK as she was nearly penniless, despite having made millions over the course of her career, and she was in the midst of a custody battle for her 2 small children back in the States. The movie highlights that and her relationship with musician Mickey Deans, her 5th and final husband, and it focuses on her struggles with addiction and her fading vocal talents. Also effective is newcomer Darcy Shaw, who plays a young Judy Garland in flashback sequences that show just how the movie studio system of that time basically chewed up and spit out child actors such as Judy. With what she endured and how she was treated, it's no surprise that she had major problems later in life. But this movie is all about Renee Zellweger and the legendary superstar that she portrays that was taken from us all too soon. Judy is an effective and emotional drama, and Zellweger's performance of Somewhere Over the Rainbow will leave you breathless. I give Judy a B+. Also in theaters this weekend is the animated film Abominable from DreamWorks Animation and also the Chinese company Pearl Studio, which used to be known as Oriental DreamWorks. On the heels of last year's Smallfoot, I'm not sure why we're getting more than one animated film based on a Yeti, but here we are. There's nothing too special about Abominable, but it does have some great animation and some likable characters. In fact, its story, while fairly conventional and predictable, is sweet and inviting enough to make this one of those animated films that can be enjoyed by families, old and young alike. It doesn't break any new ground, but it isn't bottom of the barrel, and you might just end up liking the friendship that forms between the main character Yi and Everest the Yeti. Abominable is acceptable, and I'll leave it at that. I give it the passing grade of a B-. Also out this week, don't sleep on a new Netflix film that was released this weekend called In the Shadow of the Moon. It's a trippy, genre-bending crime sci-fi thriller, and it was surprisingly cool. It stars Boyd Holbrook, Cleopatra Coleman, Bokeem Woodbine, and Michael C. Hall. Check out my full thoughts on that film on the website. For more detailed reviews of these and other movies, please check me out on Rotten Tomatoes. You can go to the site, search the critics list to find Tom Santilli, and you can scroll through all of my recent and not so recent reviews. Another good way to find my stuff is to follow me on Twitter at Tom Santilli, or go to the website movieshowplus.com.
Far away, as north as we can go, once stood an enchanted forest.
You've seen an enchanted forest?
Yes, it was a magical place, but something went wrong. Since then, no one can get in or out.
Wow, Papa, that was epic.
What would I do without you?
You'll always have me. Has Elsa seemed weird to you?
She seems like Elsa.
There's this voice. Voice? What does that mean? Head for the cliffs!
I'm gonna blow! I've got you! The kingdom is not safe. Find who is calling to you. They may have answers.
I'm going with you. Anna? No. Excuse me, I climbed the North Mountain, survived a frozen heart, and saved you from my ex-boyfriend, so, you know, I'm coming.
That's normal. Where are we?
How did you get in the forest?
The mist parted for us.
Impossible.
Where did you learn magic?
Follow me into fire. Then don't run into fire.
Magic is very alluring. Without you, she may lose herself to it. Protect Arendelle at all costs.
I believe in you, Elsa, more than anyone or anything.
Question. Is the whole putting us in mortal danger gonna be a regular thing?
Why is dream sex way better than real sex?
Because they come when you want them to.
Girl, that is so true. When I'm done, they done. Hello.
You ever think about all the stuff we've done and wonder how we did not die?
It's a cultural thing. We are two badass queens like those bitches who raised Wonder Woman. We've worked our asses off. We've opened up our own store. We're winning.
We're $493,000 in debt.
What the?
Walk into the room.
Mel Page and Mia Carter. I'm Clara Luna. I am going to invest $1.7 million on you.
We would love $1 million.
But in my experience, business and friendship don't always mix.
You don't have to worry your pretty little head.
My head is not little. It's just that my breasts are humongous. If you want to be a businesswoman, you're gonna have to act like a boss. You have to fire him.
What? Don't hate me, hate Mel. It was her idea. What? Listen to us, hey, witness my tragic moment.
Clara Luna is introducing a new product at her launch party.
She just wants to steal our ideas.
We gonna break this bitch's back.
Oh! Yours are made of stone! Baby, I own you.
If y'all don't get Clara Luna down here right now, I'm gonna jump.
She's crazy, she will jump.
Oh, I'm so glad I be planking. I'm sorry, white lady, if I die on you today. You gonna give us our company back.
Drop it, shake it, pop it. Flip it, drop it, shake it, going down for real.
I punched that bitch in the face.
I would marry you if I was in the coochie.
Ghost peppers. They are very spicy. Just a little sliver goes a long way.
Your peppers are really hot. It burns so bad it hurts.
Take some bread. It'll soak it all up.
Oh, that's a lot of carbs. Here you go, honey. It's goat's milk, so to coat the throat.
It's going down for real.
Breaking news. A horrific scene with multiple victims. It started when neighbors reported hearing hundreds of gunshots fired. When Albuquerque police arrived, they discovered the bodies of 9 male victims, many shot multiple times. Veteran police officers calling the level of carnage, quote, staggering. Apparently, a remote-controlled machine gun was used in the killings. Investigators are searching for a person of interest who fled the scene. Anyone with information on this massacre is asked to call police immediately.
Hi, I'm Herb Strather, a real estate developer that was born right here in Detroit, and I've spent my entire life redeveloping our community. We have a home study course. We'll show you how to find the real estate, underwrite the real estate, finance the real estate, and rehab the real estate without getting hurt. Our home study course is just $400, and I'm going to invest $200 towards that. Just use the discount code Detroiters, and I will invest in you as you invest in yourself.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
In the new book, Superheroes, Their Movies, and Why We Love Them, discover answers to all the age-old questions. Is Superman the first superhero? What would Marvel be without Stan Lee? What happened to James Cameron's Spider-Man movie? Who is the most popular superhero? And who's winning the war between DC and Marvel? Superheroes, Their Movies, and Why We Love Them. On Kindle, Amazon, or BarnesandNoble.com, or any of these other great digital bookstores.
People ask me all the time, what is secret cinema? It started in 2012 and has grown. It's a program that occurs every month, at least twice a month. It's a classic film series, but the twist is you won't know what the movie is until the lights go down. We have a host who gives hints about the film prior to it starting and then tells you more about it and conducts a Q&A after the film. The host is someone who is passionate about film and/or might work in the industry. It's a great way to see a film you've never seen before, or to see one again with an audience and find out interesting tidbits you may not know. A ticket is only $6 and includes a popcorn if you buy something to drink. So there's different variations of secret cinema. There's Old Hollywood, which we designate as 1967 or earlier. And then there's New Hollywood, which is 1968 to the present. Old Hollywood is the first Thursday of the month, and New Hollywood is the third Thursday of the month. And when a fifth Thursday occurs, because our people who like to come to Secret Cinema are missing it, we have another one. It's called The Long Ones. And we choose a film that's over 2.5 hours long, because normally we won't show a film that long because of the Q&A. On the Long Ones night, we do not have a host.
We're introduced about 3 years ago by friends that attend Secret Cinema. We did not know about it, which I apologize for. We've been coming ever since, almost every one. I think we've been to about 100 of them. We are never, ever, ever bothered by the fact that we don't know the title or that we didn't guess by the clue. It's just a wonderful, fun, we don't, New Hollywood, Old Hollywood, and then the presenters and the discussion afterwards, which ranges from technical to theatrical to the business and to political. So just a fun all around, and the price can't be beat.
How often do you come to Secret Cinema?
Every month.
Really?
I do, yes.
Why do you come here every month?
I just love seeing all the great films on the big screen, meeting up with new friends, and seeing new films. It just excites me a lot. 1, 2, 3 with James Cagney. Never heard of it. Saw it for the first time, and I laughed my butt off.
For me, I don't care about the clues about the movie, because I always say it's like opening a Christmas present. Like, you just don't know what it is.
We've been coming for the last couple years, and it's gotten so much more popular. It used to be maybe 20, 25 people. Now it's up to sometimes 200. We're married, but our husbands are not that interested in movies, and
So they just let us.
movie buddies. Yeah,
Girls' night out.
It's a girls' night out. But seeing it on the big screen, and also having all that information and the clues, and then afterwards all the backstories.
I love the discussion afterwards. It really,
that makes it. You see people walking out like, no, that's the best part.
For more information or to buy tickets to Secret Cinema, please visit themapletheater.com.
Check out MovieShowPlus.com to watch this episode online, and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel. Next time on Movie Show Plus.
One small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker? Send in the clowns.
Any and all views and or opinions expressed by me, Tom Santilli, are fully my own and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of Movie Show Plus, any other critic on the show, or anybody else associated with this program.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.